Warlords of New York has been out for a couple of weeks now, and Massive has blessed us with more content than we can handle. But wait, remember TU6? Many of us, including me, thought that was Division's saving grace, and look at how it ended up. So how is this any different? Welcome to episode 8 of Righteous Thoughts, and let me just say that for all of you who are returning players or new to the game, I'd love for you to drop a like and subscribe, because what I have prepared for this patch will truly be worth the follow. And for those who have been rocking with me all along, I really appreciate the support. I just hit 7,000 subscribers. Man, the growth is crazy. So in celebration of that, I'll be doing another giveaway. The winner will receive a $100 gift card. Everyone likes money, right? So stick around to the end to see how to enter. Today's episode of Righteous Thoughts will be about my first impressions and whether or not, after playing the new update extensively, is enough to prolong the life of Division 2. From what I've experienced, the changes that have been made are great. I don't believe this is just another TU6. The way gear and talents have changed won't allow for that type of gameplay experience, because whatever you spec into molds your playstyle, so by default you can't have super OP builds. With only one talent allowed on weapons and active talents only on chest piece and backpack does simplify the game, but in a way that produces more targeted builds, allowing for you to focus on a specific playstyle with the ability to stack attributes alongside those talents. TU6's system was way too complicated, not to mention the hoarding of gear simply to hold on to attributes and talents that we hope to roll on future builds. It was a horrible system, but now with our amazing stats library, you can extract those god-rolled attributes and talents for free, and without having to keep the gear. This solved the problem of stash space, which was one of the main issues this game faced. One thing I will say about the talents in correlation with the gear is that with the restrictions for using talents being removed, this expands the game's build diversity even more whilst remaining balanced. The change to a core system mechanic, and especially switching to a skill tier system instead of skill power, played a huge part in this. One reason why Division 1 was successful balance-wise is because of the choice you were forced to make when creating a build. Do I want to be tanky? Well, yes. Okay, then you're going to have to get rid of that weapon damage attribute you've been holding on to so dearly. So it forces you to adapt and strategize on how to think outside the box and create a great build. This by default makes you a better player and at the same time exposes the weak ones. So are you up for the challenge? As far as gameplay goes, there's just something about the way NPCs move now. How the animations are when they're being shot are really cool to look at, and they're definitely smarter. I tried playing a challenging mission a while ago with a mediocre build and they were not having it. I quickly realized that you cannot do that anymore. Damage to elites has been removed, but the NPCs are smarter than before. I know what the devs did. Now normal difficulty is hard and hard is challenging. Challenging is considered heroic. You get the picture, right? And it's hard to say if the NPCs are too spongy or not. The devs specifically said a while ago that they don't want the NPCs to be too spongy, but instead smarter, and that's where the challenge should lie. Remember when the first raid was released? No one could get past Boomer. Then as time passed, people started to beat the raid. Then it ended up being a race to see who can speedrun it the fastest. So I'd say give it a little more time before making judgments about whether it's too difficult. My personal opinion is that the NPCs may be just a little bit too spongy, but the problem is not really with the NPCs, but with TTK. Time to kill is too fast in both PvP and PvE, and I truly believe if that it's increased by just the right amount, then it'll really balance the experience. Playing solo is a way easier encounter than when playing with a group because of how scaling works. I'm at the point now where heroics are not an issue for me to play through. I've attempted a legendary mission but haven't been successful yet, but eventually I'll continue to learn the new mechanics and how to incorporate them in my builds. As far as PvP goes, bottom line is that the TTK is too low. This literally kills the competitive nature of PvP because whoever shoots first is the one who wins 90% of the time. There are no opportunities for counterplay or clutch moments, which is why I haven't been playing as much of it, to be honest. But from what I've played, I truly believe that the Division 2 is going in the right direction, and TU8 is actually the future of the franchise. Because when you're able to stabilize the foundation of a thing, which I believe that Massive has done, everything else is just minor in the grand scheme of it all. Tell me how you feel about all this down in the comments. Do you like the update or feel that it's more of the same? So I did say I had a giveaway, right? Well, here's how to enter. You must be a subscriber. You have to like and comment on the video. Make sure after your comment you hashtag TU8. I'll post a winner in my community chat like I did before. Thanks for tuning in to this episode, and I hope to see you in my next video. Be right out.